Hello and welcome to this Technology Committee video. It's going to focus on electronic annotating in the classroom. Many students already feel very comfortable with digital reading. They are comfortable using digital reading at home while they use Instagram, chat lines, and other digital media. Students can now start to apply some of these skills to online classroom texts. Teachers can use note-taking in the classroom and annotating to help students make sense out of the text they are using in the classroom. For example, teachers can ask students to highlight the main idea in a text. They could also use the comment feature on Google Docs to help students pose questions and add examples. They could also underline and define vocabulary words and terms by simply using the comment feature on Google Docs. Since teachers and students are already very comfortable using Google Docs, you can simply use the features here to help students annotate text and student work. The example here shows a news article featured on this side of the screen. As you know, newspaper articles can be used in all classrooms across the curriculum. The comment section here shows that Beth was asking questions regarding the text. This feature can be used to help students digest the text and ask pertinent questions regarding the content of newspaper articles and any text that teachers chooses to display on the doc as shown. Annotating in the classroom could also be a collaborative effort. As you can see here, there's a non-informational text on this side of the screen. That would be your Google Doc. On the other side of the screen, on the left-hand side, you see that Emily and Clarissa were commenting on the article. They were highlighting the main ideas in the article and going back and forth in terms of a conversation about the text. This is a feature a teacher could use in the classroom to help students collaborate and highlight the main ideas in any given text. The comment feature could also be used so that teachers could leave comments as seen here. Teachers could also help students annotate and model for students by leaving comments and leaving helpful websites students could use to review their work. These are a few helpful hints to help teachers use annotating in the classroom. You could use these suggestions to help assign annotating for students on Google Classroom. First, the teacher needs to make sure that the document that is going to be used as a text is copied and pasted onto a Google Doc. Once that is shared with students, teachers could ask students to highlight the main idea in various colors that might help students visually organize their ideas. Teachers could also ask students to highlight vocabulary terms and define them in the margins of the text. Teachers might also ask students to make sure that they are leaving questions and comments regarding the text on the margins. There are also free websites that allow teachers to create annotation lesson plans. For example, the website Owl Eyes allows teachers to create free accounts and allows teachers to browse through free texts and assign quizzes and questions for students. My free account allows me to browse through suggested books. It also allows me to create my own classrooms and allows me to navigate through my recent activity. I use the Browse library to research the various free texts available on this website. As you can see, a teacher can use the website here to help students navigate what text they should be looking at, as well as to annotate the various free texts available on the website. Teachers can simply click on My Classrooms to help to add a class. Teachers will be given some information to simply fill out, and once a class is created, a code is given to teachers that they could share with students easily to create their own classroom. Teachers can invite students and use the invitation code to simply add students to their roster. The website allows teachers and students to look at each other's annotations. For example, you would simply click on the margins to view others' annotations and to read their notes, and this allows for a more collaborative effort in the classroom. The website allows students to save their notes so that their information is never lost and could be found later or submitted to their teacher as an assignment. The website allows teachers to create assignments by simply using the plus symbol. Teachers could post an assignment for students based on specific chapter that they have pre-selected, and they could also ask students to leave a specific amount of annotations. Teachers could also ask questions, so it is very easy to use if teachers want to create assignments and review them later in the classroom. Since this website is free for teachers to use, it is worth to look through their collection and see if these texts can be applied to your classroom lessons. In conclusion, annotation could be used in the classroom to help students engage while they are reading. Annotation can be used to help students clarify main ideas, to highlight the main concept in a text, to respond to the text with questions, and to help to identify the main vocabulary while they are reading. It is easy to use annotation in the classroom by simply using Google Docs or trying new websites like Owl Eyes. Thank you for watching this video. See you soon.